Hey guys, Adam from Southend Dog Training. I'm going to put together a series of mini videos dispelling dominance myths. Dominance is a term that's overused in the dog world, often to describe bratty behaviours. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick the ones that are often mislabeled as dominance, and we're going to tell you why it's not a dominant behaviour at all, and exactly why the notion of that is utter crap. First one we're going to talk about today is going to be jumping up. I see this often, I read it on groups in Facebook, I see other dog trainers actually calling this dominance. If a dog jumps up, it's being dominant, it's trying to control you. That's bullshit, guys. The reason dogs jump up is because they're conditioned to jump up. Generally when they're a puppy, when it's cute, they'll start jumping up at you, and you'll give the dog affection. You now rewarding the dog for jumping up and teaching the dog that jumping up is what gets them affection. This has sod all to do with dominance. The other reason dogs will jump up is because they get too overstimulated, too aroused, and they just cannot contain themselves and keep all four paws on the ground, so they'll jump up. It has absolutely nothing to do with a dog trying to control you. Jumping up is a conditioned behaviour that is reinforced by humans. So if anybody tells you a dog jumping up is dominance, tell them that they're talking out their arse. Now, how do we stop dogs jumping up? Well, by following a few simple tips, you can actually help to stop a dog jumping up. The first thing you want to teach the dog is sit means sit. That doesn't mean sit for a second and then pop your ass back up because you've seen something else that tickles your fancy. It means sit until you release the dog. And what you do, you can practice this at home, in your living room, outside, anywhere. You ask your dog to sit and you calmly give that dog affection. If the dog breaks to sit, you simply say no, you pop the dog back in a sit and you continue to give it affection. The dog will quickly learn that as soon as it stands up, the affection is instantly stopped. And you'll be reinforcing sit means sit. Now, as the dog gets more fluent at that, you can start to add in more excitement with the affection, more realistic type of affection that an everyday person would give a dog. There you go, Lace. We've got Lacey down here with us. A more realistic affection that you can give a dog. So start getting a bit more animated again. If the dog breaks a sit, pop it back in a sit and continue. So when you're walking down the street with your dog, somebody asks to stroke the dog, say yes, that's not a problem. But first of all, before they touch the dog, put your dog in a sit and tell them to give their dog affection calmly. And if the dog breaks the sit, tell them to stop giving the dog affection. You put the dog back in a sit and then ask them to calmly continue giving them affection. The other thing that will help with it is controlling their excitement. The more you give the dog affection when it's calm, the more the dog will learn to offer you that behaviour. The more you give a dog affection when it's excited, the more you're going to encourage that dog to jump up. When it's calm, give that dog all the affection in the world. Calm dogs very rarely jump up. Dogs that are overstimulated do jump up. So following those tips, guys, will help with the jumping up. And of course, if you've got a really bad jumping up dog, when people come in your house, pop it on a lead. That'll give you access to control it. But jumping up is not dominance. It has sod all to do with dominance. It is a conditioned behaviour taught by humans. So that's it. Dominance myth number 1 dispelled. Jumping up, nothing to do with dominance. That's all today, guys. Have a good day.